Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of weird names I came up with at 1 a.m. Man, we're already at episode 3. Isn't that something? And I think the names that I came up with around this time around I hope you guys enjoy them as much as you did the last ones. Because this time, like, even though it's not midnight yet, these names at 1 a.m., these are the bee's knees, I tell you. So I hope you like them. So, first up, we have this gentleman, the Count Magician, they call him. As you can see by all of the green and the face paint, he is a big fan of the Lego Batman sets, specifically all of the ones with what's his name, the Riddle Man, the ones with all the Riddle Man. Like he's obsessed with the Riddle Man Lego Batman sets. Because I guess he sees something in him, the Riddle Man, that not a lot of people see. And I think that's very courageous. Good for him. Alright. Richard Dick Johnson Wiener Jr. the Fifth. That would the guy on the right. Yeah, not the left, the right. This is Richard Dick Johnson Wiener Jr. the Fifth. And he's of note because he likes dogs. And that's really cool because not a lot of people like dogs. Especially dogs that bite your dick off. Like they're bred to eat cock. And that's why this redacted that's why Richard is hiding behind the redacted, because his dog here, it already bit off his dick, but now that he doesn't have a dick, now that the dog bit the dick off, he's friendly with Richard. So the dog got what he wanted, and Richard keeps the dog despite that, and I think that's really cool. Add a dad, coccyx. Man, what a charmer. Add a dab, coccyx. That's this guy, eating this woman's face. I don't know who this woman is, but it's probably his girlfriend or something. And you want to know how he got a girlfriend? It's by being this swanky, charming fella on the right here, just oozing with charisma and sex appeal. And the woman, she fell for it. Like, how could you not, really? Alright, this guy, his name is just Kingsley. Now, Kingsley, if you were in the military between the years of 1997 and 2003, Kingsley might look familiar. And that's because he led the charge into was it Turkey or Kentucky? Yeah, I think it was Kentucky, to liberate it from the surrounding region. That's him on the right here, and in the middle is a statue that the people of Kentucky erected in his honor. It has a thank you for liberating them, and he really likes grilling. I mean, just look at him. He looks like he could cook up a fat hamburger. This shouldn't be here. I think I got an ad. My ad block's not working. We'll just continue on. Alright. Dreggy's 50. Dreggy's 50 on the right here. He's cool because he collects hats. You see all of these hats that he's wearing right now? It's honestly impressive that he can wear that many hats at once. I've only ever seen people wear one hat at a time. Have you ever seen someone that can wear like 20 hats at once? It's really impressive. So, Dreggy's 50, he goes around the cities of wherever he lives, showing off his skills. And I think it's this guy right here, the one with the hat, of course. That's Reggie Swifty, and he's playing poker with Scout from TF2, I think. And they're just having a gay old time. Alright, this guy, he is Dar Ming Ring, and there's just not a lot I can say, really. I mean, just look at him. He takes inspirations from Reggie. Just look at that hat equip animation. He just equips it like, yeah. Alright, so Hans Horseshoe Guthrie. He is a special case. He is unlike any case that the world has ever seen. So I'm gonna read out this text wall because it's really important to understand his backstory. So Hans was raised on a farm somewhere in Germany, where it's not important, but in Germany. He lived with his brother and his father, and he lost his mother in a tragic horseback accident because the family loved horses. One day, an anonymous German scientist visited the farm and conducted experiments on Hans's father, turning him into a human-horse hybrid. This granted him the ability to communicate with horses. That is awesome, dude. Communicating with horses. So Hans's father and him, they worked together to further research in horse like how horses live. So here on one of these horses are Hans's father, and this is Hans himself. The resemblance is uncanny, really. So, Yeti Solomovgorod, that's this guy with the gun, the big gun. And I don't know what he's shooting at. He's probably shooting at Hulk Hogan, because Hulk Hogan stole his spaghetti. He had a big spaghetti stockpile that he was saving up for the winter, and Hulk Hogan just stole all of it and ate it, and he went, "Pasta Mania, baby!" And Yeti Solomovgorod didn't like that. He didn't like that at all. So he's gonna kill him, and he's gonna put this gravestone on top of him. Alright, Dwayne Johnson, he is a criminal on the loose. So that's why there's only this mock-up drawing, because no one really knows exactly what he looks like, only descriptions. And this is a news article about him fleeing Guatemala for Florida, and it's basically so people know like what to look for in case he commits a crime or something. And that's why they're having the people evacuate Arizona or whatever that state is. Thomas Thyroid. He is a partner in crime with what was it? Adadad? No, it was one of these guys. It was probably Yeti. He was a partner in crime with Yeti in Russia to print money and inflate the Russian economy so that they could afford things. But obviously, it went south because, you know, printing money in a recession is just not a good idea. Alright, Genie Alpaca. I mean, what can I say? Handsome lad. And this is his pet, Genie. His name is Genie Alpaca, and this is Genie. Ansgar Garfunkel. He is a very courageous and handsome man, as you can see. Not a lot is known about him because he keeps his public life and private life separate. But from what we do know, he was a entrepreneur in roller coasters and theme parks. But whenever he showed up at a theme park, someone would die every single time. So an investigation was launched on him to see if he was doing anything funny, secret funny. And ever since then, he's been on the run. Sir Comfrey. Richard Vormez, the meth head living in a 7-Eleven dumpster 5 minutes from this house. From my house. Pretty self-explanatory. Richard Vormez, the meth head living in a 7-Eleven dumpster 5 minutes from my house. He is a possum tamer, and he can use possums, kind of like how Luke Skywalker uses the Force. He just and then possums attack whatever he wants. It's a sight to behold, really. I think he might have gotten in a tussle with Adadab Coccyx once upon a time, and gave him a little bit of brain damage. So maybe that's why Coccyx bites women. Who knows? Because possums bite women too, so could have been spread. Oh, the boxmen. These guys you don't want to mess with. They will shoot you on sight. They are ruthless. They will climb trees to get a better vantage point and shoot you from high up above. So whenever you hear the boxmen skittering around, they sound like that's when you know that you want to get inside, away from any trees, because they will shoot you. They will. Tomar Stinkfinger. Have you seen a human with as much swagger as this guy? He would give Kingsley a run for his money. He would just decimate all of the child beauty pageants. He's a short guy, so he could get passed off as a child, and he would win every time, basically. And he's not a monster, unfortunately. That's why it's upside down. He's not a monster.
Whoa! Bastian! In my action! Bastian!